Most startups keep chasing new customers, but the smartest ones are the ones that focus on making more from their existing customers. In this episode of Capital Compass, we break down how to build an effective upsell strategy that strengthens the lifetime value of your customers and unlocks faster growth. Building an upsell strategy that actually works. Most startups focus on customer acquisition, but the real leverage lies in upsells. In this episode of Capital Compass, we break down how to turn a $10 per month customer into a $100 per month customer without really feeling pushy or salesy. First and foremost, let's try and understand why an upsell strategy matters. Upsell drives the lifetime value of your customers, and lifetime value of the customers gives you pricing power and customer acquisition flexibility. The key points out here are that the higher lifetime value of customers is equal to more customer acquisition cost headroom for your startup. Upsells reduce reliance on the top of the funnel growth, and investors love businesses with a clear expansion revenue potential. This brings us to the types of upsells. Now, there are a couple of ways in which you can upsell to your customers. First and foremost is tiered pricing, the good, better, best plans. Second is the add-ons or the modules, extra tools, seats, or integrations. Third is the bundled upgrades, product plus service combos. And fourth is the feature gating, unlock premium functionality over time. Given all these models, you need to pick the one that works best for your customers, not just the one that you want to sell. This brings us to as to when should you be introducing the upsells. Now, it's important to understand that timing matters and not to lead with the upsell. The best practices in this regard are to earn trust first with base offerings, to introduce the upsells based on behavior, for example, usage thresholds, milestones, and to use onboarding and check-ins to surface relevant upgrade paths. For example, if a customer hits 5 active projects in your tool, trigger an upgrade suggestion. They are showing intent. This brings us to the tools and tactics. What are the tools that are available and what tactics you can use? For example, you can use tools like Intercom, User Flow, or in-app prompts. You can segment your user base and then personalize the messages. You can test different price points or bundles via email campaigns. In closing, we'd like to wrap this episode by saying that upsells boost your lifetime customer value, which strengthens almost everything else in your startup. Pick upsells that align with how your customers are growing. Time your upsell right, based on behavior and not calendar, and keep testing and iterating on what converts. That's all that we have for you in this episode of Capital Compass.